meetings and
Most
share
welcome our dear esteemed viewers to Cohes TV. We are here to motivate, inspire, have fun, entertain and leisure. Let us feel at home. Let's enjoy. Today we are with our guild speaker, Rt.Hon Kuule Elius, the man of the white revolutionary agenda. So today we are here with him to clarify more of the issues that are running through the guild. Most of us are confused, but right now we are here with the man himself to enlighten us. Let us know whether are they rumors or they are facts. Yes, thank you so much. You are most welcome, our dear guild speaker and Cohes TV.
Thank you.
Mr. Guild Speaker, we would like to know more. Who is Kuule Elius?
Kuule Elius is just a student of Cohes, and last year I was added a special name that was Guild Speaker Right Honorable from you people. So basically, in simple terms, that is Kuule Elius.
That's Kuule Elius. Yeah. Okay. We are having a lot that is going through the guild, and somebody who is there would want to know what's the major cause.
Just to answer you briefly, the major cause that is causing, I don't want to call them problems, but that is causing commotion in the guild leadership at large is just the truth. We have the truth, and there are some people who are fighting the truth.
You have the truth, and some people are fighting the truth. So here I ask, are you upholding the values and mission of the guild personally?
No, generally I would say no, but personally I am upholding the values of the guild, and I'm protecting the guild constitution as I was sworn in as the speaker. And that, just like I've told you, when you're doing the truth, other people are fighting the truth. And that is the origin of everything that you may call commotion that we are facing on the guild leadership.
So, Mr. Kuule, as a leader, what have you done to ensure that the guild is back as a unit?
Now, one of my roles constitutionally is to call for guild meetings and chair them. And when we have disagreements, I believe when we come together and discuss about them, we can solve them. So that is what I've done. I've called for a meeting, a guild council meeting, which is taking place tomorrow at 9 a.m. in lecture room 6, so that we can raise all the issues that have been bringing commotion in the guild leadership, and we solve them.
Okay. In the notice, you've talked about the calling of the all students of the guild council meeting, and we saw a notice where you invited the entire guild, the entire students body to come and be part of the meeting, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to talk more about it.
Now, just like the Ugandan Parliament, every citizen is allowed to go and see the proceedings of Parliament. Even here in our guild council, constitutionally, everyone is allowed to come and see the proceedings of our guild council sittings. That's why I invited students. It is constitutional. But then you're coming just to view. You don't have any talking rights because you are not a guild council representative. I just want them to come and see what is taking place, the issues that we're discussing about, and see if the issues they send their leaders to bring to the council are being worked upon, and also to increase transparency.
But there are some guild leaders who are trying to boycott that. They say that means you do not trust them. What's the importance of calling them for a meeting, and yet you are also calling the entire students body?
Now, this is proving to you that there are some part of the guild leaders who are fighting the truth. If you feel what you're doing is okay, and you really represent the people, what is the problem with you coming to represent the people when they are seeing you? Because if you go back, here we are just an example of the Ugandan Parliament. Ugandan Parliament is broadcasted on BBC. Every session is broadcasted live for every citizen to watch. So what are they hiding?
Then, there I can also pose a question. In the same notice, you request students, if they have some queries or questions, they need to write to you in person.
Yes, constitutionally, if you have an issue, and you feel your leader has not been representing it in the council well, you have the right to write to my office, to the guild speaker, and say, I have my issue, I want it to be included in the issues to be discussed in the meeting.
So, if those students happen to write to you, will you give them a chance to speak in the guild council meeting?
Constitutionally, they cannot speak, but once they write their information to me, their issues, I'll represent that issue, I'll include their issues tomorrow on the order of business so that you can discuss them while they are watching.
Okay. Yeah. On the same issue, listen, today we saw releasing a report, another notice, let me call it a report about the mismanagement of the guild funds by the guild president and the finance minister. So we need some light about it. So let's explain, sir.
Just like I said, in our previous council meeting, we had an issue pending, and that issue was, we had an issue of mismanagement of guild funds, and we decided that the council is going to investigate. And the result of that investigation is that report, what came out of the investigation. And me, as someone who believes in transparency, this guild money comes from the students. So I feel the students have a right to know where their guild money goes. That's why I decided to make that report public. And it is one of the issues we shall discuss tomorrow in the meeting.
So that's one of the most sensitive issues that want to be discussed tomorrow in the meeting.
Exactly.
So, and this one brings about the white revolutionary agenda that you always talk about.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Then, briefly, can you explain more about the white revolutionary agenda? Because I believe that most of the students do not understand what the white revolutionary agenda is.
Now, white revolutionary agenda, white as a color stands for purity, transparency, and that's what I uphold as one of my strongholds. Revolution is just a drastic change. That's why you're going to see that in the previous regimes there was nothing like this one has mismanaged guild fees. Not that they were good at that, but they were not so transparent. Some issues could happen without the knowledge of the students. But now, this time, I want to change that narrative. I want a student-based guild leadership. That's why I even invited the students to come and watch the proceedings of the meeting tomorrow.
So you are the change maker.
I'm changing. That is the revolution. Now, agenda is just a program.
It's just a program.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, we've seen that there are wrangles between you and the guild president. Is it true or false?
If I answer you, it is not wrangles between me and the guild president. The narrative should be the guild president has wrangles with the truth.
The guild president is having wrangles with the truth.
Exactly.
But should we think, or somebody there, should he or she keep in mind that those are your personal wrangles and you are trying to bring them into the guild?
No, they are not personal wrangles. Just like I've showed you, the report I made public today involves him. And his mismanagement of guild fees, not mismanagement of speaker's money, guild fees. So if he has any wrangles with any person, it should be wrangles with the students, not with me personally. Because it is their money that he's mismanaging.
But we are seeing you pulling ropes day and day.
I'm not pulling ropes, I'm just doing my constitutional right. What I'm doing here is protecting the constitution. Just like I was shown in last semester. Because the constitution gives me power to hold the guild account accountable. To supervise the guild money. So I'm just doing what the constitution allows me to do. It's not personal. Even me, like my wish will not be disturbing someone, supervising someone. But just because I took up the responsibility of being the guild speaker, I cannot disappoint the people that put me in power. I have to do the right thing as per the constitution.
So they are not personal wrangles.
There are no personal wrangles.
Okay. Then we had some rumors. We don't know. Okay, there are some allegations that you were removed from the office by the guild president, and some ministers and guild representatives had signed for you to leave the office. Is it true?
Now, let me first inform those people that gave you those rumors. Constitutionally, the guild president and the so-called ministers cannot get me out of office. Constitutionally, it is not provided for in the Constitution. For any person who wants to remove someone from an elective post, you have to first bring a special motion to the council, and it is the council that decides. After discussing and weighing on the reasons provided on the motion, they discuss and say, according to these reasons, I think this person should be relieved of his duties as the speaker or as the minister or as the president. And as far as I'm concerned, I have not received any special motion on my office, and the council has not started discussing any special motion that my name has been involved. So those are just mere rumors projected to fighting the truth, just like I told you.